Hello, beautiful souls. Happy Valentine's Day. This week, I would like to share something a little different. When I originally envisioned this podcast, it was more of a Q&A, taking on guests through my TikTok live and having short conversations or answering their questions and having the video to go along with that. I recorded 4 or 5 episodes that way that I will probably share at some point. But as the time neared for the debut, I struggled. I felt constrained. More importantly, I wasn't sure why I felt like I had to niche down. Because to me, I see this podcast as something fluid. The format can change from week to week, from moment to moment, just like my musical performances on TikTok, where I started connecting to beautiful souls like yourself. So, I was checking in with myself and trying to find a new angle to self-evaluate. And I happened upon human design, or rather, it happened upon me. I kept seeing it even in my interview with Joey Labassiere. A week ago, I was on his podcast, and that was quite a treat. I encourage you to go check that out. It's called Alive with Joey. But he was talking about human design, and I saw it other places online and in my life. I did a quick look into it, got my chart, and learned that I am something called a manifesting generator. And I started to look into it, and I understood very quickly that manifesting generators explore a lot of things at once, very rapidly, and quite often and frequently shift direction. Because part of their role in this world is to learn how to do things faster, and they have a lot of energy. And as I was reading this and learning this, my shoulders began to relax. My frustration began to subside. And the next thing I knew, I was back in my passion, my inspiration, because I was able to actually see myself again. So I share all that to say that this podcast will be ever evolving with what intuitively feels in alignment at the moment. And today, what feels in alignment is sharing a bit of what would have been episode 5 of the original Dear Gabby style recording, when I had a no-show guest, and instead, I just began to play. And it was a song that arose out of the R.I.S.E Journal Challenge. Just a space to release. So, dear ones, I encourage you, as you listen to about 5 minutes of me playing and singing, that you release everything that no longer is serving you, whether it be like myself feeling niched down or contained or constrained to something that naturally isn't your resonance, or anything else in this world. Maybe this Valentine's Day doesn't have to be what society always projects it has to be if you have a less than traditional circumstance. Whatever the case, may your heart be opened to whatever is ready to be let go of in this moment. This recording was made outside, so there may be some wind noise or natural sounds, which are some of my favorite things. I encourage you to slow down a bit, maybe have a seat or close your eyes and take a few breaths, and join me for a moment of release. Many blessings, dear one. Breathing in, I'm everything I want to be. Breathing out, letting go of fear, shame, and anxiety. Let it go now. Darling, let it go now. Darling, let it go now. You're more than enough. Breathing in, I'm everything I want to be. Breathing in, elevating my energy. Breathing out, letting go of fear, shame, and doubt. These things I can do without. Now is the time to release. Release. Release it now. Release it now. Taking a moment before we have our first guest just to breathe in, get grounded in our own energy, reconnect to our essence. And release the things that aren't serving us. Many times it's easy to focus so much on the other that we forget the most important thing. That all of our power lies in making sure we learn how to best control ourself, or manage our emotions, our perspectives and views of the world, and release everything that isn't serving us. Breathing in, limitless infinity. Breathing out, letting go of the fear and doubt. Breathing in, everything I want to be. Breathing out, go of the things that don't serve me, things that don't serve me.